King. Sir King. Sir King.
Canvas.
Sir King. Sir King. Sir King. Sir King.
Okay, what's going on, everybody? Happy Friday to you guys. Hope you guys are looking forward to a great Friday or weekend. I know a lot of people on spring break or the start of their spring break are coming back from spring break. I don't know, it's spring break season. So hopefully y'all able to enjoy that. What's up, Black Pearl? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. What's up, Virginia, the promoter? Happy Friday to you too. Hope you're doing well. What's up, Ray Black? Good to see you. What's up, Cheryl, the spoiler Burnett? I haven't really been watching the NCAA because I just be tired. I'll be like, oh, hell no. But once it gets, I guess, it gets to the Final Four and the Final Eight, I guess what? The Final Eight? Well, they had a I guess the Sweet 16 is tonight. I don't know. Sweet 16 tonight, and I guess what? The Final Four, the Final Eight the Final Eight will be to Sunday too? I don't know. But I'll try to watch it as it gets down to the Final Four. We lost another OG in the black sector. R.I.P. Styles. Yes, a loss is always tragic. So rest in peace. R.I.P. Styles. All right, Styles. What's up, Sally O'Malley? How you doing? Thank you, Sally O'Malley. Appreciate you. Okay, I don't have much time, so I'm gonna go right into it. There's a whole bunch of mess going on in the real world. It's just weird. April 2nd is the big day. Well, not a big day. Well, it is a big day regarding the whole tariff situation. Trump said he only gonna do autos, which means automobiles and stuff like that, and he only gonna really put the tariffs on those cars that are made foreign. And then everybody like, how would you classify a foreign car? Well, pretty much he said if a majority of the parts of the car are made outside of the United States, then that's what you will consider foreign. So it's interesting, y'all. It's interesting. Like I said, I'm pressed for time, so I got to run through this stuff. Marvin Sapp, I'm sure y'all heard. Everybody's done a plethora of content on it. That's sad. I heard it for myself. That's sad. It's really sad that he told the ushers, yes, he told the ushers to lock the doors. At first, you thought he was playing around, being in jest, but then he doubled back and said, lock the doors. He wanted the people to give, I guess it was 1,000 people there. He wanted to have, some said 40,000, but he said he wanted everybody to give $20, which would have been 20,000. Then he asked the people on the stage, which I guess your people close to you, to give 100. Now I'm like, wait a minute. And then he's like, oh, it's good to give. I feel like, you can't put people in a headlock to give and all that. And then what's kind of messed up, he went into the whole spiel of, oh, $20 was a lot of money. Back in the day, you used to be able to take my girl out and get, used to pay for the movies, popcorn, soda. Listen, $20 now don't even pay for the movie alone. So how are you going to sit up there and lessen the importance of $20 when $20 don't go as far? Like somebody said, I saw somebody say that's why these young people don't go to church. Because to them, you making it seem as if it was just a hustle for you, a quick hustle to get 40,000 because you see 1,000 people in the chat. You talking about that's 20, 40 per head. Then they sit up there and demand the people who are closer to you in your congregation to give 100. That was insane. So I don't know. That's disappointing. And as soon as I heard that, it reminded me of Jay Wilson. Sure. Black Pearl says, did he make his goal? I don't know. Cheryl the spoiler that says Marvin Sapp. Oh, sorry, Marvin Sapp needs to sit down. That's not godly. It's not godly at all. I don't remember. I don't remember reading nowhere in the Bible where God sat up there and guilted people into giving money. He said, "Treat thy neighbor as you treat thyself." That's what his demands. Not 40,000. You must give. Well, if y'all see that, I don't have time to play it right now, but y'all gonna look for that. It's appalling, and I always say at first I always think people put sauce on what happened. No, nobody put no sauce on that. That was really mm, crazy. And I went to a church one time that I was unfamiliar with, and they locked me in the damn church. I was like, "Oh hell no, you not!" I was trying to get out that bad boy, but I was young at the time. But I was trying to get out there because there's, I guess, a portion of the church they don't let nobody leave. I'm like, "No, you not." I started acting the damn fool. They let me out though. Lock me up in here. I was ready to go. So, the nerve of people. I thought that's kidnapping. If they wanted to, they could sit there. He could face kidnapping, 1,000 kidnapping charges because he kidnapped 1,000 people at that time and told them they could not go. That's a damn shame. Let me see. Sure. I mean, Regina says these churches are hurting. Money is tight. No, I understand that, and I understand that, and Regina, the promoter, I was thinking who's hurting even more is the homeless people because we turned it into a cashless society. So you know how you used to have some change, you used to have $1. Now that's a rarity now. But I did see a homeless man on the other side of the road. I said, this dude making money. He went to one car, excuse me, y'all. He went to one car acting crazy. They rolled down the window, gave him money. Then he went to another car acting crazy. They rolled it. I was like, this dude raking it up. I said, maybe Brianna need to come out here and start acting crazy and wobbling, and people will give us some money instead of demanding it from the people. But homeboy was cleaning up, and I said, if he do that, now I don't know if they gave him $1. I don't know if they gave him $5. But I'm like, damn, but I would never want to be in that state, in that condition, because I could just imagine the looks and the comments that he gets. But anyway, but people are hurting, so yeah, they are. Sure, but spoiler with this exactly. SK young adults not going, yeah, because all they see is hypocrisy. I mean, let's be honest, like they the ones caught up in the scandals. They the ones, and no offense, I understand, like the Regina, the promoter said, they're hurting. They asking for money 3 times during a service. Then they trying to guilt you into it. Now they want to lock the doors on you. And we just not seeing what we should be seeing from our leaders. Like, it's sad. Like, listen, y'all, we, especially in the black community, ain't got no leaders. Leaders used to carry themselves sophisticated, refined, respectful, with dignity. Not no more. Like I said, I would suck to be a kid to grow up this day and try to figure out the right way to live. Because those who getting the most promotion are the ones with the most followers, the most money. No matter how they get it, they still gonna get acclaim. Like doing the right thing ain't promoted now in this world. And then if you do the right, not saying you shouldn't do the right thing. If you do the right thing, you just get a certificate and the world moves on. While they sit up here promoting people who do the most, the longest. And they get anyway, it's just I could go on and on. I could go on and on. Trouble that says 10% to the Lord. Yeah, that's true. Sally O'Malley says, Angela, I thought it was funny. Nika asked you. Oh, ooh, ooh. Yeah. All right. What's up, Mommy Popo? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Black Pearl says, I'm wondering if he would lose parishioners because of that stunt. I think so. I think so, but you never know. The religious community is so weird. Like, the more popularity somebody has, and they want to know that, ooh, I went to Bishop T.J. Church. Ooh, yo, I'm a member there. Ooh, yeah, I'm the gold member. So you never know that. People love, especially like I said, in the church community, they love to brag about who their parishioner is and all that. So, what's up, Bristol, babe? How you doing? Happy Friday to you. All right, so let's get into that. That's all I really want to talk about in the real world news, to be honest. Yeah, and also it's a shame that they said to take y'all money and ride around a Rolls Royce and will see you at the bus stop and don't even look your way when you the one that helped pay them for that note. That's a damn shame. But anyway, move right along. Let's get into this commentary before I got to go. All right, Treasure Lane, aka Shaft, swipes Demons O and her albino. Listen, now Treasure Lane, I don't know how in the hell somebody thought you look like Shaft. You don't look like Shaft. Now I don't know. You said your mama, your grandmama, somebody called you that, or your great great grandma called you that. It says you look like Shaft when you was younger. Okay, if you look like Shaft when you was younger, then what the hell happened? Because you don't look like Shaft now. Okay, well you look you look like a doorknob that goes to a shaft. But why the hell? And I hope she wasn't calling. I hope she was not talking about that other shaft. Lord have mercy. If y'all know what I'm talking about, I hope she was not talking about that other shaft. But anyway, I'm like, what shaft? More like bowling ball. More like Big J or something like that. I don't know that, but shaft, no. Anyway, moving right along. So he went in on Themis O and the Albino. And in case you don't know who the Albino is, that's Nina Googly. Now, how the hell they figure out that they Amish, I don't know. But as you know, the Amish lady, Nina Googly, started to pull back a little. I think because they were getting close to her trails or her getting doxed out here. So she had to sit up here and pump the brakes. But nonetheless, he was going at Demons O because I guess it happened on what ODS panel, and she said something and all that stuff. I'm not getting that because Demons O, you are sensitive, and even if somebody does say something positive, you look at something that's not as positive to think that that person on the other person's side. So I'm not going to even really comment about that because I do. Lord have mercy. It is kind of weird how you be all up in these gay men business. That's the only thing I find weird. But you married to a heterosexual male, so I don't know if you find them as your kitties or your pet projects. That's for you to explain. Maybe you see you can identify with them more than you can a heterosexual male. I don't know. I just think it's very interesting how invested you are. But you can do what you want to do if that brings you happiness in your life. I'm not gonna dog you out about your skin color because he went about your skin color and all that other stuff. I'm not gonna do that to you because you already getting virtually traumatized. But your friend, the albino, mm-mm, mm-mm. That lady, that's why I see. If you notice, if y'all notice when it was really hot and intense between me and the albino, she will always run because I would take out. I'll be very, very, very like I will notice little things about her vernacular and the way she says things because black people don't say things a certain way, and I would just call that out. And I'm like, no one's saying that is even has ethnic pride. You're not going to say that about your own people and all that stuff. And I kept calling out, and then she started running every time she saw me. And she seriously is a problem. She thinks that speaking down on black people is something or saying, kid, you'll lick my feet and kiss my shoes and you're gonna be my maid. She's like, she had her over here and she said some deplorable things to Auntie Donna. So she has a history now, either she has a tremendous amount of self-hate or she's just a straight up racist. And Themis O is entertaining a racist knowingly. Right? I'm just saying. Like I just always believe that even if you black, you're not gonna say certain things about your own people, especially around people who told you to cut that shit, to cut it, but you keep doing it. And I know people say people do that to like get under people's skin, but like yo, you always been doing the most. And in that time, Bree come out here, oh, we saw her motherfucking arm. No, that was a mannequin arm. Y'all saw how stiff that arm was when she stood there and had that so-called reveal. And then that man told her to shut up when they were in bed together. He was like, shh, hush. Because she was talking in the bed. There wasn't no black man. It's like a white man. But pointing the facts out to y'all. But I think that she's protected maybe by certain people. For what reason? I don't know. Because I don't think she's no paymaster, for what I understand. Maybe she may be to certain people. But she do a lot of F shit that's intentionally racist and prejudiced And you can tell from whatever background she is, they got an old time mentality because she the only one. Let me tell you something. No offense to my white people, but she the only one talking about that bestiality shit. Black people don't talk about no bestiality shit. Like we don't talk about go fuck your dog and all this other shit. Like weird bestiality, inbred stuff. Like black people rarely talk about inbreeding. Who does that? Like really? And then you go to the whole slavery thing. Like it's just clues that when people say certain things, they're from certain different demographics or being raised around predominantly around a certain group of people. Anyway, all right, let me see what y'all saying in the chat. Bro, why that Demon Soul don't see that? She sees it, but I think Nina Gogli or AKA Albino gives her attention that like she wants. Like if you have a friend that's gonna listen to you 24/7, you're not gonna cut their friend off. Well, especially your own people ain't listen to you like that, you know. Ray Black says, Sir King, I'm sorry. You're right. After that, Sir King, especially to, I'm sorry. You are right after that, Sir King, especially to be around white folks. I can't reach your state. I'm sorry. 2 R around. I'm trying to break it down. My bad. We don't do that. No, we don't. And then like it's not like we don't intentionally not do unconsciously. We don't do it anyway. It's just don't. It's just off putting to us. It creates the wrong energy. So it's just weird. Um, weird. But let me see what you said. Sally ML says we all around know by now. You know, it's Ethiopia, the only African country who was never colonized. Oh, so you said she like Elon? Elon. Okay. Angela T. White says my grandfather was serious on giving 10% to the church, and she was on a fixed income. Okay. James looks good. Okay. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Nah, James looks good as a man or a woman. That's the real question. Um, but I think he look better. Oh, well, I think he don't look better in his natural form. Anyway, um, yeah, albino. She is. Sally O'Malley says, SK, we would think any black educated in England was white by them speaking Queen's English. Sally O'Malley, I would have to disagree because even though you speak Queen's English, don't mean you have to act as if you were the ethnicity of the Queen, right? You can speak Queen's English. I understand where you're coming from. I understand where you're coming from. Totally. This is not me coming at you. I understand. But your behavior as such does not have to emulate that of someone who's the pigmentation and ethnicity of the queen. Bristol Bay says, sadly, I don't sound white. No, she don't. She sound like a bougie British. No, you don't. Like, okay, let's be honest, Bristol. You do like, okay. Anytime in like going to Sally O'Malley, anyone who speaks that way we think of as being white, right? Because that's what we associate with. But we know you ain't white because you bougie British. Like we know you got some flavor in you. Like don't take it the wrong way. We know you got some flavor. It's like refined English flavor. Refined English flavor. No, refined English bougie flavor, right? It's a refined brand, but it's got some ethnicity or ethnic flavor into it. There you go. That's what I would say. Refined bougie British. RBB, refined bougie British. Not BBL, but RBB. Okay. Brixton Babe, aka RBB. All right, refined bougie British. Refined bougie and British. There we go. All right, so we all. So that's what I gotta say. What's her name? Albino is controversial, and Nina, well, Demon Soul. I don't know if she's checked her about that. I'm sure she has. I don't know, but let me just tell you something. Nina has used Demon Soul to become quickly adept, or how can I say, skilled in this area, and especially urban vernacular. Because let me tell you something. Nina didn't know shit about no uh lingo or no ebonics or no hood vernacular over here in the United States. Because there's a lot of stuff she didn't even know what Pazar was saying that she should have known. Like you and I would pick up quick. Like we wouldn't even think twice about it. She's like, what? What do you mean? I was like, oh. So it was a win-win situation. The Miss O got her counseling, and then Albino got her hood teaching, her hood vernacular teaching, because I'm sure Demazo was up there teaching her everything about black culture to keep her up to speed so she wouldn't get dragged and exposed. But anyway, moving right along. Now we got to move on because I'm pressed for time. Now, y'all, I ain't on Marvin Sapp, but y'all, if y'all want to send a gesture to $ Sir King crowd, feel free to do so. I am not locking no doors. I'm not locking no windows. Okay, I'm not putting on the security alarm so y'all can't get out the church until I get my offering. Feel free to send a gesture to $ Sir King crowd if you so choose to. All right, you can still, but I'm not gonna take your freedom like Marvin Sapp did. Okay. All right. Well, what else I want to talk about? Oh, the last thing I want to say about James. James, you wrong. Now you gonna compare Nina to the racist. This is the only thing. Now, y'all, I'm not taking Nina's side, but you cannot compare Nina to the racist because that motherfucking racist would sit up here, okay, and call the beauty pageants that you, if you were currently in, or the drag pageants that you, or cross-dressing pageants that you currently in or were currently in back in the day, and try to get your ass disqualified. Okay, he would sit up there and try to call your cousin with no legs that drive a Range Rover information you put out to try to get his car repossessed. Okay, so don't ever try to sit up here and compare Nina to that motherfucking racist. Because as far as I know, Nina ain't sit up here and try to touch nobody in her real life. That's the only credit I could give her. So you was wrong as hell. But now we know you like some white peen too. So you over there sitting up here, brought him in a conversation that he had no relevancy in, trying to give him some indirect praise. Are y'all talking in the background? I just want to know because that was weird for you to sit there and compare it to when you know, like, oh, you try to crucify him, and what's the difference between Nina and what he doing? Because that motherfucker is crazy and try to touch you in the real life. Can't you see that? I guess he ain't touched you in yours for you to understand another fucking difference. Now you go sit down and don't ever do that again, James Trezur, fake ass Shaft. The nerve of you. That man's up here trying to touch everybody's life, trying to get them unemployed, touch their job, and you go sit up there and make a comparison of the two. And you've been around here long enough to know the difference of the two. How dare you? And you over there praising Ken, wishing that New Mexico man was your child. Don't get me started. That whole thing, he told, ooh, he like Ken more than Duchess. That speaks volumes. So you like the racist too, probably. You want some white peen. Oh Lord. Anyway, you see these people? Oof, 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 oof. Anyway, what's up, Chef Outspoken? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. What's up, Bernace? Bernace, how you doing, Bernace? All right, Jen wins. I'm glad you win. I think Nina's African and has gone to great school. She's not knowledgeable to Black American vernacular. She is Black. Jen wins. Okay, all right. I guess you wanted me to play this. No, that statement is not winning. I don't care if you gone to great schools, then you will know that your great teaching has told you not to come into a space and offend. That is what the important. That is the education. That is the importance of education, so that it is universal, not sit over here and be geographical. You coming into an area that you know is predominantly Black, even if you are internationally Black, knowing that you're coming into an area that you're not familiar in your whole character and virtual DNA is to offend the area of predominantly American Blacks. No, I'm sorry. I know your name is Jen Wins, and I appreciate you subscribing and leave a comment, but that comment is not winning today. Sorry, Jen. Can't do it. What you said, SK? I see you're up ruffling feathers. Damn, you said somebody big enough they have feathers, big enough as an ostrich. Damn, it got a bald head like one too. I see you up here putting comments that are inflammatory and leading. I'm just doing my commentary as my schedule permits. Okay. All right. Next up, what we want to talk about? Because I only got a couple more minutes, y'all. Okay, and then let's talk about Jay Wilson. Jay Wilson, I didn't watch his last night, but he up there, he violated his commitment to the Lord. Now I ain't gonna judge no man on that because he said he ate meat for his birthday. So apparently Tracy had something to say. So then I guess his response to Tracy was saying that he never said anything when people were saying that her, excuse me, ladies, that his vagina. Oh Lord, I said his vagina. Probably he do act like he got a vagina. Sorry, boy. That her vagina was still smelling like Heinz mustard and all that. Now, Jay Wilson, I do think that was a little bit too low to go because, as men, we can't really be speaking on the aroma of the nether regions, right? And she was just commenting on something that you did do, which was, oh, what's up, Roddy Q? How you doing? Happy Friday to you. Um, she did comment on something you did do. You did break your commitment. And then he said, I'm not full Catholic. I'm not a full Catholic. But you was getting full on that food, though, to break your lit commitment. But I just thought that was wrong. You should never spoken like. And he said, "Oh, I didn't say nothing when Rod Rack had his hand on your titty." Well, probably if we could see Mark's hand on your titty, she would have said something. But anyway, moving right along. But it's just like, some things you just can't. I mean, you kind of could have left that alone because you did say you broke it for your birthday. You know. Mm. Out there, we're talking about Jay Dunn made it back on his panel. So, Jay Wilson, now you sat up there and said that lady violated your privacy by putting your phone number. And then next thing we know, now I don't know how she got up there. She been clawing everywhere like she a damn spider on everybody. Like everywhere you turn is Jay Dunn, Jay Dunn, Jay Dunn, whatever. But she found her way up there. So, Jay Wilson, you can't really. I know you said she had a certain date she can't come back, or you said she on a forever ban list, but now she up there back on your panel. Now we don't know if you got some money for that, but we can't take your privacy seriously no more because she's seriously violated by your words, by your continuing stance, and now she's up there. So it sends all the wrong signals to everybody that how much you care for your privacy. So congratulations to Jay Dunn to making over there. I'm sure that's one of her goals for 2025 that she already accomplished. You missed what? What you missed? I'm wrong. I'm sorry, Jen, but I was just breaking down your comment that was for the win. Okay, let me see what else y'all said. All I can say is it should not have a smell. I agree, but yeah, some people like, what's up, girl? Where you been? I sound so hood. Um, what's up, Keena? What's going on with this damn economy? I don't know what the hell. Up, down, up, down, up, down, left, right, up, down. I know Lululemon went down. I was like, damn. But you never know what these stocks gonna do. But up the I be lying. I said, "Ooh, this company gonna do," and they just lying. I don't know shit. Excuse my French. You don't sound like Jay Wilson. Can't curse. Um, Jen for the win says it's like me going to African country and not knowing what they be going through and make ignorant statements because I just don't know. No, Jen, I could give you a pass the first time you told not to do that, Jen. But this albino over here told not. I guess Jen, you ain't seen her with the stuff that she been doing on the YouTube streets. It's highly offensive to it calling people slaves and that they were raped by their master. Come on, Jen. I'm trying to help you win, but you can't excuse that. Be careful who you came for. Um, yeah, they love he love all the misfits. He ain't gotta do no work. Jay Dunn is like a boomerang. She always going to come back. She is like a chihuahua. Once she love your channel, she's never gonna let it go. They love being exploited. True, but he put in that work. He got to listen to all them crazy people and be his counselor. I guess he goes to try to get a virtual psychology degree next, huh? And then use that as his thesis statement. I don't know. She funny, yes, she is funny. Funny looking, funny sounding. SK, you have the best. I do. I'm so grateful and thankful. I appreciate them. That's why you gotta keep your circle small. Shit, people come in and try to infiltrate and blow the whole shit up. I be by myself. And they be like, "What's okay? You let them come for? I ain't gonna have that over here. Oh hell no to the no. All right. So that's that situation over there. I don't know. I guess times are hard. You have to let J Dub back over on the panel, or like I said, maybe J Dub paid her away over there. Who knows? Keena says, Sir King is something else with this account. Yes, Sir King. Oh, Lord, I'm about to call Keena Sir King. Yeah, Keena. I think they propping shit up. I really do because every time I read, I'm getting two different signals. One side saying it good, one side saying it's bad. One side saying it's good, one side it's something going on, Keena. And then he over there trying to say he gonna take Greenland, and now Russia over there sending soldiers over there near Greenland. Because I guess Greenland is the middle that connects the US to the Russia, but it's a mass space. I may be wrong. I don't know too much about that, but I'm thinking that's why Putin is up in arms because he knows that if we take Greenland, we right next door. So I gotta do my research on that. But it's a lot going on. I don't know. It's just a lot of economic uncertainty right now, Keena. I think with these tariffs, inflation, they say inflation going down. I said I don't see it. Do you see inflation going down? Do you see inflation going down? I don't see it. For where inflation going down at? I don't know. Mm. How y'all gonna buy a car? They said car prices gonna go up to thousands of dollars with these tariffs. I don't know. Diamond B says, "Do you hear an African accent or something that the rest of us are missing?" That's a good point, Diamond B. That's a good point. I don't never hear no African accent. All right, Keena says, "Sir King, what does your personal wallet say?" Mine says recession. Mine says, yeah. Mine says get ready. Mine says get ready. Listen, they ain't hiring, they ain't firing, they prices are going up. And let me tell you something, Keena. They talking about they pulling back on that whole data center situation. That whole data center stuff was supposed to be great. Now with the deep seek thing with AI, they set up there and said that's made companies reconsider how much they gonna invest in AI because that's a cheaper alternative. But it's not even that. It's just a lot of people they saying, listen, Keenan, this is how crazy it is. The EU and maybe even the Asian markets are having a way better economy than we are for, and this is a rarity. And they're saying they're growing. So a lot of investors are taking their money from America and shifted it over there because that's where the growth is going in the world until we get our stuff straight. Yeah. So it's but our economic growth is slowing. If you things are going up, people can only buy so much, And I told you, people living on credit cards, people are running out of money that they saved. So it's about to get real. But then you'll sit up here and have the other and say, "Oh no, you'll have Jerome Powell say, "Oh, the economic, what is it? The job market is strong and we're being resilient and inflation is going, but something's not adding up." So just be prepared. That's all I tell you. And always I've been saying this for years because I think it's been going on for years. They've just been posturing. And Keena, why is Elon's stock price going up? Anybody buying any Teslas that I know about? I know people trying to get rid of Teslas. I know people. No, I don't know people that, but I'm hearing that people are destroying Teslas. So why is his stock price going up all of a sudden based on some hypotheticals? That's bullshit to me. That's bullshit to me. But anyway, we'll see. You see what I see. All right. Let me see. SK sounded like Jasmine Crockett. Crockett. Who that? Who Jasmine Crockett? I gotta look that up. I don't know who that is. The Emperor has no clothes. Oh Lord, I was like, who naked? Oh, she said the Emperor has no clothes. The whole world is seeing it. Who naked though? SK, read this comment, and this transgender is getting used, prepared for transhumans. Read this comment. All this transgender is getting used, prepared for transhumans. What you mean, Sally O'Malley? What you trying to say? I'm confused. Roddy Q says, "As did you know that he sent two warships to the Gulf of Mexico and the Pacific to protect all up to Canada? As did you? Do you know that he sent two warships to the Gulf of Mexico? Who is he? Who is he in the Pacific to protect all up to Canada?" I think she said maybe was it who is he though? Is it Trump or is it Putin? Ryder Q says yes, they've been propping the job numbers up. They sure have. They sure have. That shit wrong. I mean, the whole comment about the whole DC not the whole comment, but the whole situation of DC, them cut and they continuing, they're doing more cuts. So that's gonna impact. That's gonna impact that. That's crazy. That's crazy. And then they're not if you cut, and then on top of that, if you cutting government contracts, those government contractors now have less money to spend in the economy. So you're going to affect your economic growth that way. That's weird. I'm like, y'all stupid. But I think it's something else going on. The Orange Menace told people, and they elected him anyway. Child. That was he. I heard he getting rid of them Venezuelans and them Cubans or something, and he all told them to vote for him. That's a damn shame. That's like somebody. That's like Nina coming over here telling us to vote for her, and then she get in office and try to get rid of black people. Right? Anyway, all right, y'all. The last thing I gotta say is about Brianna. Listen, I tuned into Brianna. All I saw was she had a big old screenshot of all the people who owe her money. I don't care who owe you money, how they owe you money, but that was so classist. All I know is she got R and Y up there for $100, and then some other people down below who owe her money. Listen, that's how you know you're not with a right man. You sit up here and told us that a man leads with his wallet. Well, it seems like your man leading you to YouTube to beg and force people and bully people and harass them and to pay you money. And how they owe you money? I heard somebody talking about some bet she had about uppity. No, that's still tacky. That's low class, low brow to sit up there and put them people's names up there to shame them. She no different. She's just a bigger version of Warren Sapp. Ooh, did I say Warren Sapp? Sorry, Marvin Sapp. She's just a bigger version of Marvin Sapp. Go sit up there and bully them people into asking. Tell it what you see. That's what happens, ladies. Don't take on no man that got 8 kids. That got alleged criminal record. And is a wannabe starting fledgling entrepreneur with a law business because he will have you online begging for money that these people may owe you, but you're now forced to have because you up there with people eating up your food and your electricity and not added to the lease, and they can't hold their end of the bargain. You're a young black woman. Why would you sit up there and take on a man like this? Is that all that you can get, Brianna? And now you online begging for stuff, and then you had to take out the time to do that, put their name in the amount that they owe you. That is, you're not on here enough to produce no content to warrant that. I'm sorry, but if you going to demand money, you at least got to be putting in that work for the people to give to you or feel compelled to give you. Now I know some people can show up once in a blue moon like Kimmy, and maybe get loved on, but for you to be so demanding, you're gonna need to produce something. Something. But anyway, that's what I gotta say. But I turned in, I saw that tune right off. I don't know what the rest of her live was about. So that's all I heard and that's all I saw. Elon Musk is preparing us to accept AI, aka robots as humans. But you gotta what? Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think like I tell people, like I told Urban the other night. I said, you know what? People they underestimating the power of the people. What if we don't want no damn robot in our house? You can't force that on us. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Do you call is that a I don't know. Is that a Freudian slip or a incorrect reference? But yeah, maybe. Well, he did look as big as Warren Sapp. But anyway, I thought she put him a what? A what? A what? I thought she put him a what? I don't know what you're trying to say. A what? What you saying, Sally O'Malley? What's up, Random? How you doing? Hope you had a good birthday. In case you know, Brandon's birthday was the other day. So happy belated birthday to you, Random. All right, I gotta finish this broadcast real quick. Let me see. All right. Let me see what y'all saying. Okay. Now I don't think she put him out because it was a whole plethora of kids the other day. No, how she put him out when they said she added his name to the lease? Somebody told me she added his name to the lease. But if she did, that was probably the best thing for her to do that. Because I don't, he might start him a YouTube channel now. You never know. He might become a real entrepreneur. You said the Orange Menace told people, and they elected him anyway. Okay. Cuban, he is 45, 47. Cubans and Haitians too. Yep. Mm-hmm. Ray Black says, I'm just surprised at stupidity. And I agree too. I agree. Okay, let me see. I read that one. I thought no. Everybody said happy birthday, random. Now she will never be able to get rid of him if she added him to this. That's what I heard. Well, random, I can't drop the link because I'm on a time constraint. And I got to go. But we'll drop it next time for you so we can talk to you because I do want to talk to you, but I can't do it right now. And I don't want to come across as rude, but I got to go. But if you want to, feel free to send a gesture to $ Circle Crown. It'll be tremendously appreciated. Hopefully, what's up, Adore? Damn, we leaving as you came in, Adore. Sorry about that. Hopefully, you catch us on the replay. But I hope you have an adorable Friday. Keena says she'll have to go through the eviction process if she wants her to go. Like, Keena, I heard, I don't know if it's true. You know how people say stuff. I don't know if it's true, but I heard that she added him to the lease, which makes sense because that apartment complex ain't gonna let no adult person keep staying there in and out and they're not on the lease. That's just how apartment complexes go. So maybe she was forced to add him to the lease. I don't know. But that's her life, that's her decision. That whole thought and thought process of having a man, it's all good to have somebody until they become a burden. So hopefully she get what she want, and maybe that's one of those life lessons in life she has to learn and go through. So with that being said, I'm out of here. Y'all take care. Remember to be the change you want to see in the world. Make sure you take care of yourself, health as well. Make sure y'all stay in tune with the news and try to figure what the hell is going on because, like they said, we always the last to know. Like I said, if you want to, feel free to send a gesture, $ Circle Crown. It'd be tremendously appreciated. Y'all have a great Friday. All right. Bye, y'all. Take care.
Sir King.
Canvas.
Sir King. Sir King. Sir King. Sir King.